disappoint. Whatever it is, I made a boiling point. Hot and cold, wet and warm. Hot and cold. Let's just make one thing we can all have when it all crumbles down. Now I hear you talking some nonsense. Leave me spoon, but nice then silence. And the odds are that would otherwise be all I hear. Hot and cold, wet and warm. Hot and cold. I beg to hear you when you call. Hot and cold, wet and warm.
Okay, listen up, everybody. We're going up against a team tonight that I'm way too familiar with. Same page about what we need to do to win this game. So here's the plan. They are a great transition team. We have to get back on defense, and we cannot turn the ball over. So let's go out there and do what we do.
Yeah, man.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Lakers.
And, Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Houdini in at point guard. Lavoy Allen out there with Anthony. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. Here's Houdini. Leonard dishes to Anthony. Passes it to Houdini. Fires it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On defense, the Knicks. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And, of course, two teams in opposite conferences. They're only twice, one on each team's floor.
Was shot by Redick. No good. No. Houdini's got his first points of the night.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer. Kevin, we'll see if they're successful.
And thank you, Doris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jones sets the pick for Rivers. Picked by Griffin. Rivers kicks to Griffin. Rivers passes to Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Rivers dishes to Griffin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here's Houdini. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Houdini's got 6.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Rivers. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now here's Allen. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Rivers kicks to Jones. Outside Griffin. Pass to Redick. This one for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Houdini. And there's another one for the Knicks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Rivers. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Can't get it to fall.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And he gets it to go.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Here's Rivers after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Rivers kicks to Redick. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Lets it go from 14. And he recovers it. Excellent D there from Allen.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. It's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Redick passes to Jones. And Redick kicks to Jones. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Austin Rivers.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's off on the first. For the Clippers, Hawes comes in.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
For Los Angeles, James Jones comes in for J.J. Redick. The Knicks leading by 4. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Houdini is in at the point. Anthony is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. Rivers dishes to Terry. Here is Hawes, defended by Bargnani. Hawes, the pass to Rivers. Griffin kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Rivers. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by New York.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Houdini. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. I mean, credit him for his aggressive play.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, Houdini in that last game against the Lakers put on a show. He ended with 19 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, but nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Terry dishes to Jones. Terry the pass to Rivers. Here's Griffin, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
16 feet away, and it's blocked. Terry outside. Out to the wing. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Jones, all alone. And that one goes long.
Well, he's wide open there, but really...
Hardaway kicks to Leonard. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Houdini. Houdini's got the lead up to 6 now for New York. The Clippers have gone 50%. Terry outside. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Terry. Right side, Terry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Terry's got 5.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Clippers trail by 6.
Timeout for the Clippers.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to. The key is we have to get fast break points.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jason Terry. Allen's checked in for the Knicks. Larkin comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers
Now here's Redick. 8 points his last outing. Los Angeles with another miss.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Here's Houdini. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
The Knicks leading by 6. Leonard kicks to Larkin. Back to Leonard. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Griffin against Anthony. The turnaround. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 10 points.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Larkin, the pass to Houdini, stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run-up.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Now here's Leonard. Right now averaging 11 points a game. That's good. 25 points for Houdini.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Rivers dishes to Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. They shoot again. Griffin kicks to Redick. Hawes the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Rivers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And now it's a double-digit lead. And now it's 27. Seven points for Houdini. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Rivers dishes to Redick. Feeds to Griffin. Takes it off the glass. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Outside Leonard puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out front, up 11. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Houdini, he's got 27 points, and he's got 9 points behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. J.J. Redick is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Jones with the screen on Bargnani. Jordan kicks to Rivers. Griffin against Anthony. Dishes it to Rivers. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
The Knicks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Anthony, no good on the free throw. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Redick. Griffin, no one around him. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Griffin's got 14.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
High arcing shot, and there's the bucket from Houdini. And the Knicks lead by 15. The Clippers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Rivers, and Allen with the block. The feed to Jones. The dish to Rivers. Here's Griffin. Drills the baseline jumper. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Nobody near Leonard. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
Timeout for the Clippers.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup. Our best player, they don't have an answer for. Let's play through him.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And New York with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Doris Burke has some information. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. The most important points they can get. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Houdini. That three off the mark.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Jones kicks to Griffin, and the shot is good. Griffin's got 8 here in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Houdini, and the layup's good off the glass.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Terry off the drive.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Terry. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And New York making a change here.
Get in his face.
And so he hits both. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
.15 seconds left to play in the third. Larkin kicks to Hardaway. Calderon with it. Back to Hardaway for the three. Can't get it to go. And at the end of the third quarter, and now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Rivers.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Here's Rivers. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Houdini, he's in at shooting guard. Hardaway is out there with Anthony. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Bargnani in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Griffin passes to Redick. Back to Griffin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hawes, no luck. The Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Houdini. Lets it go. Drained for 2 points. Houdini's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. The Clippers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Rivers dishes to Griffin. Count it from 12. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And there's the pass to Houdini. Off the mark there with the three. three-point shot.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Jordan.
Strong rebound.
New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Kicks to Larkin. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Passes it to Larkin. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Houdini, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Houdini's got 38 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. Pass to Jordan. Rivers sets the pick for Jordan. He dishes it to Redick. Looking to end his cold spell. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. They get it back. No good from Bargnani.
Great. Defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, it's only going to get worse.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And then for New York, Allen's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Leonard in for Shane Larkin.
DeAndre Jordan.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Good on both. Clippers trail by 21. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed. It's rebounded by New York. Houdini's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Anthony, the 3. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Jordan. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Jones dishes to Jordan. Rivers off the left rim and out. The Knicks leading by 21. Pass to Houdini. Wide open look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Anthony. All sorts of time. That's good.
James Jones.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for New York, Houdini. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Houdini. He's perfect from the line this time. The Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Now Redick. Jordan with a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Rivers kicks to Redick. They grab their own miss. Jordan the pass to Griffin. That one goes. Count. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys. They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And here's Rivers. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Houdini from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rivers dishes to Griffin. Tries again, and that one's good. 6 points for Jordan.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
The shot's good from Houdini.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players. Everything was spot on.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally.
Nice shooting.
Of game 1, that's out.
Some changes here. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. They set the screen. Here's Hawes. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
No good from Houdini.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Terry the pass to Redick. The steal, 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Houdini. Launches a 3, and yes, sir, that one drops. Houdini's got 49 points in the game.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thank you for joining us for this